are now listening to the War Report Podcast Network.
'26 edition of the Iron Bowl of basketball tips off in about 15 minutes. Let's talk about it right here inside the town.
The Auburn Express. You are now listening to the War Report All-Town Podcast. With your boy, Iannone.
Lobtown, we are here inside of the Auburn Express, powered by the War Report. You got Ike Jones talking a little Auburn versus them other folks on the other side of the state. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful day as we get in here and talk a little Auburn basketball. Auburn trying to avenge the last game versus this team in which Auburn lost on their home floor last year to finish the regular season. Different squad all the way around for both of these teams, more returning players for the other side, but Auburn only returns to Hyde Pettiford for this one. And it's going to really come down to how well can Auburn defend the three, because you know that Nate Oates teams, they want to go out there and jack up three-pointers. How well can Auburn defend the three-point line? And can they go out there and score? Keep Bama under 70 really is where you want to be, but keep them really under 90. They're averaging 91 points per game. So if you keep them in the 80s, you have a better shot. But can Auburn get up into the 80s against this Bama defense? It has not been great. Nate Oates doesn't really put great defensive squads out there, but it's going to be an intense game for sure because of the rivalry involved. They've got the tents out there, been camping out and all that kind of thing. So definitely looking forward to seeing what the energy and effort is going to be like for a rivalry game for the Tigers here inside of Neville Arena today. Thank you for everybody who's jumping in here with me today. Shout out to y'all. Aiden, what's up? Canlay, what's up? Ashton Pitts, what's up? Thank you for gifting the memberships, Canlay. And I guess Brad, what's up? In terms of this game, Ernest, I see you in here. What's up? In terms of this game, Auburn is looking to bounce back, of course, from their last game where they offensively versus Tennessee they came out flat, didn't really have a great defensive showing initially in the game and had to really kind of figure their way or fumble their way through that game. You had Keyshawn Hall, who is Auburn's leading scorer. He was injured in that game. He had the injury to his shooting hand, got some stitches in that. Hopefully he'll be fine to go in this game. Interesting injury notes, just so you guys are aware. Leading scorer for Alabama. Let's see if they've updated this. LeBaron Philon is listed as a game time decision today. I don't expect him to not play. But he is listed as a game time decision, whereas Taylor Bowen, the center there for Alabama. But of course, Alabama did pick up an additional center, just in time. Charles Bediako has been ruled eligible to play in this game. So we'll see what happens there. No one for Auburn is ruled out. You haven't seen, a couple of guys for Auburn play in a while, but no one from an injury standpoint other than Emeka Oporum, of course, who has been ruled out for the entirety of the season, scheduled to not play in this game for the Auburn Tigers. So we'll see what happens in terms of the rotations for this game. It's going to come down to defense for Auburn. It's going to absolutely come down to defense. The offense, I think, will be there in spurts, but I think Auburn needs to get out in transition, but they don't want to run with Bama. Bama wants to get up and down the court. They want to try to make this a fast-paced game. And Auburn, I don't think Auburn wants to get into a track meet with this Alabama team. So definitely going to have some work to do just to keep this score lower in this game and make sure that they're not extending themselves too much. When we look at this Alabama team in terms of tempo, they are top 10 in the country in their tempo, right? Like they're a team that gets up and down the floor for sure. So you're going to have to do some work if you're Auburn to try to make sure that you're not turning the basketball over. Turnover percentage defense. They're not a team that turns you over a lot, but when they get the ball out of the net or off of the rebound, they are off to the races, and they will jack up some threes out there. They are not a great shot blocking team, have not been throughout the season, which is another reason why they went and so desperately went and got Bediako, because they needed some paint and rim protection that they just didn't have. Rebounding wise, they're an average rebounding team, terrible on the defensive glass. So that should be an advantage for Auburn for the most part in this game. Auburn being a much better offensive rebounding team. If Auburn brings the kind of effort that you typically see from a good Auburn team, then Auburn should win this basketball game at home. Again, it's going to come down to how much energy and effort they come out with. And if you can't manufacture the energy and the effort in this game, then I just don't know what to say for you. Like, this is the kind of game that you should come out fired up for. I mean, and I expect Alabama to do the same thing. They're going to come out and they're going to be fired up for this game because they want to have the bragging rights for this one. But Auburn just needs to come out here and play their style of basketball, and they should be able to get the win here. But it's got to get played, right? So you got to figure that out on the court. We're about 10 minutes from the scheduled tip-off of this game, and Ole Miss and Texas right now, still 7 minutes left. So unless they are pushing the time back on this, then this is going to cut it close. I don't think that this Ole Miss and Texas game is going to finish on time. It's a 1-point game with 7 minutes left. So that means we got probably about 15 to 20 minutes of actual time between the stoppages and all that sort of thing. So we will see what happens. All right, let's see what we got here from the comment section. Thanks again to everybody who's jumping in here. Ernest, I see you. Mickey, I see you. Mike McKinney, I see you. Carrie, I see you. Maine, what up? Mr. Albee, I see you, says he's gonna play in this game and then they're gonna give him the can. Talking about Charles Bediako, I think. I mean, it's possible. I think they held it back just for the purposes of making sure they didn't disrupt this situation. And listen, I'm not gonna talk about the whole situation with him too much. We all know what's up with that. They were desperate for a big, and he probably is making more money in NIL than he was making in whatever contract he was in. So it's a good financial decision for him, but kind of crazy that this whole thing is even a conversation right now. And again, I get it for the Bama fans who say, well, Bama's not the first and they're not the only one. It doesn't matter. But are you doing it? Right. So, and you are. And Baylor, of course, did it as well. It hasn't been super successful for them. And Bama so far, it hasn't been extremely successful for them either. So we will see what happens in terms of this game. Can Auburn dominate in the paint? Because again, I think that's going to be a huge portion of this when we're talking about effort and energy. A lot of that comes with how are you being scrappy on the boards? How well are you defending on the interior to not give up easy shots? And then, how well are you playing in the passing lanes, not letting them break down the defense? And, again, they're going to be a team that wants to shoot a lot of threes, right? Are you doing a good job of extending your defense and making them play outside of their comfort zone? As much as I dislike that young man that switched his allegiances, he's playing good basketball this year for them and starting to really score in bunches. So you're going to have to figure out him and Latrell Wrightsell, I think, are the two that you have to worry about the most in terms of the 3-point percentages. Guys who can just flat out shoot the rock, and they're going to stretch the defense. Now, Bethea can shoot it. They've just got a shooters, and that's what Nate Oates does. He packs his team full of shooters, and they're going to go out there and make you extend your defense, and then try to get the long rebounds, but they're just not a good rebounding team so far this year. Auburn needs to find a way to be dominant on the boards in this game all the way around, because that's really, I think, what is going to be the difference in this one. Can you force them to take contested shots, and then can you limit it to that one shot attempt in that half court set? Because what they're going to do is they're going to get those second chance boards, and they're going to get to that second shooter out of the scramble, or they're going to try to get down early before the defense can get set and try to get some shots up. So it's going to be interesting again to see, Stephen Pearl, though it's his first time coaching as a head coach in this game, he's been a part of these matchups. He's coached and done defensive scouts against Nate Oates teams. So this is not going to be an unusual thing for him getting prepared, but is his team ready to come out and do the things that they need to do to make sure they can come out with the win here? This is a big win for this team, right? Auburn needs to go ahead and get a win in this game right now, sitting at both teams sitting at 5-4 in the SEC. So whoever loses this game will drop to 500. And Auburn's favored by 2.5 in this game, 59.9% chance, according to the ESPN matchup predictor. Analytics sites show that Auburn is favored by just about 2 points as well in the analytics model. So, a lot of people believe that Auburn can win this game. We'll see what happens. Go back over here to the comments section. Susan, what's up? Maine looking for Key Hall to get them in foul trouble. Keep driving the ball. Listen, if Auburn can get to the free throw line and get some guys in foul trouble, particularly some of the bigs for Bama, because they are so limited in the front court, that's going to bode really well for Auburn. And Keyshawn Hall definitely is a guy who can do that. Need Elijah Freeman to wake up today. Ike, at least 20 points for him. Freeman has been just very uneven in his performances this season, and of late specifically, he just has not been a guy that has done really well, just looking and feeling as if he is connected on what's going on out there offensively. So a lot of work needed for Elijah Freeman to get back into that groove, and hopefully this is the game that he gets off of that snide and comes out and plays with a little bit more freedom. He specifically asked to go to the second lineup so that he could be a guy who comes in and gives you an offensive burst off the bench, and he just hasn't delivered. He has not delivered in that really since SEC play. So this will be a good game for him to get off of that snide. He's had some moments, right, in some games where he's had some strategic things, but he has to figure out a way to come back alive. The downhill driver, the mid-range pull-up guy, the things I think he does really well. And then knocking down some of those spot-up threes that he gets. He gets his opportunities, and he just, as Mr. Albee says here, he seems timid. He does. He just seems very tentative and unsure of himself, specifically when he puts the ball on the floor. He doesn't really look as if he has a good idea of what he wants to do when he gets into the paint, and he ends up taking some pretty bad shots out there. So hopefully he'll get into a better rhythm in this game, and he can get back to being the kind of player that Auburn fans know that he can be. Of course, this is a watch party right now, open to everybody, but we will be dropping it to members only once the game begins, because it's just a perk of membership, man. And there's it's just one of those things that I want to be able to provide for our members, is the ability for them to watch along with your guy Ike Jones and see me go crazy at everything. What do I want to see from Kevin Overton? He didn't have a great shooting game in the last game, so this should be a bounce back game for him. A couple of threes and really just taking care of the basketball. But the biggest thing for Kevin Overton is he needs to be the tip of the spear from the defensive standpoint against these guards and forwards for Alabama. He needs to be the guy that's applying the pressure and going out there and making sure that the defense stays connected. When he's doing his job and he's doing his thing, this team tends to be better defensively. If he can stay out of foul trouble and he can stay in the hip pocket of some of these shooters, then Auburn's going to be a better off. So, I want to see an efficient game from him. I don't need to see him better shot selection. If he's taking bad shots, and I hope he's making bad shots, right? Because sometimes he's making bad shots, but I just need him to kind of understand where he is offensively. If it's not working, I think it's going to be interesting to see how well Alabama stays in front of the Auburn guards, right? Because they haven't been great at that this season, and they don't have great rim protection. So how willing will the Auburn guards and forwards be to get downhill and try to get to the rim and try to put pressure on those bigs to make good decisions in terms of whether or not they're going to foul in the contest, and are they going to be able to knock down, some of the mid-range opportunities that will be there with the way that they defend. So, but yeah, for Kevin Overton specifically, I just need to see him be a little bit more efficient offensively and be the kind of perimeter defense that helps to spearhead what Auburn wants to do. It's not a game where you can play a lot of zone, because they will shoot you out of that zone for sure. So you've got to guard and stay in front of your guys and make sure that they're not getting those downhill driving opportunities to allow them to kick to open guys, along the baseline as they're driving. They like to do that, that hammer pass to the corner that they call it. And again, they will come off the dribble and just pull from 30. Like, they don't care. No conscience on the 3-point shot. So you have to be ready to play defense immediately. It's going to look a lot like that NC State game for Auburn. Defensively, they need to be just ready for the transition pull-ups. They need to be ready for the the awkward out of rotation threes, right? Like stuff that you wouldn't expect. So hopefully Auburn is ready for that, and they've done their study. Had an entire week off, or they didn't have the midweek game, I should say. Had an opportunity to get healthy. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to see Bashir again. He has been listed as a healthy guy for this game. Will he get an opportunity to get in and get some minutes? If he's ready to defend, I think Stephen Pearl will play him. Mr. Aubie just asked about Caden Magwood. Will he get an opportunity to play in this game? Don't know. He hasn't played in the last few games, but Tahad Pettiford has been, at least he's had some opportunities to rest. So is he ready to play at 35 plus minutes again today? We will see soon what is going to happen with that game scheduled to start right now. Again, I haven't been looking at the ticker. Have they announced a new start time for this? Let's see, looking at the bottom here. Starting lineups. Laverne Philon is in the starting lineup for Alabama, so he will play. I'm not surprised that he is going to play in this game. Aiden Sherrill and Amari Allen are starting, so they're not starting Bediako yet. Yeah, let me see if anybody sees a new start time. You can definitely put that in the chat. Let's look and see what we got here. Riley, what's up? Does anybody see a new start time posted for the game? I'm kind of flipping back and forth between a couple of things. So let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. 3:10. Okay, thank you. I was hoping unless this game goes to overtime, it's a 1-point game with 2:33. Then this should start on time on ESPN2. So we got about now 8 minutes from the scheduled tip-off time here. Ole Miss just missed an open three that would have given them the lead. 2 minutes left in this game. Texas is up by 1 with the basketball right now. Ooh, that's tough. Really tough board and the follow there from Swain. All right. So, yeah, this game should end on time with Texas having now a 3-point lead and an opportunity for the and one coming up here. Ooh, yeah. I think Voikatitis should have been called for an offensive pass interference, offensive goaltending on that one. Basket interference. He grabbed the rim with his offhand trying to catch the ball, and they ruled that he was trying to catch it on a rebound. I don't know I think that should have been offensive basket interference. But, hey, it's Voikatitis. He's going to do some things that aren't legal. All right. 6 minutes to the scheduled tip off of this game. Again, Texas versus Ole Miss is on right now. Regardless, I think they're going to start on time at 10 after on the ESPN app. So we'll try to catch this as soon as it goes live over there. Yeah, Riley. Voikititis, man. He's annoying. He's annoying. Get him out of here. How y'all feeling about the game, man? Tell me what are your thoughts on how you think this game is gonna go down? All right. Ole Miss with the ball, minute 50 seconds left, down 4. Oh, good draw. Good defense, but that was a good play drawn up to try to get a quick 3 out of the corner. I don't know why they're playing for a 3. It should have just gone. I mean, there's plenty of time. You can get a 2 out of this. Good rotation. D is going to take a stupid 3. Step back 3 from Malik Dia. I knew he was going to do that crap. Ooh, good board by Mark. Oh, they say he stepped out of bounds. I knew Dia was going to take that 3. Karen feels like we get the dub. Riley feels like we need that dub for sure. If we play defense, we good. Got to box out and close out when they shoot 3s for sure. I think we find a way to steal one at home. Like it. Oh, he did step out. That's a good call. It's a good call. Minute 26 seconds left. 4 minutes till Auburn game supposed to start here. Malik Dia actually going to the paint this time. They call it timeout. I forgot what you call it, with coached at Texas before he went to Ole Miss. The Ole Miss coach. I forgot that was a thing. Chris Beard. Is it really stealing one if we do? I don't think so. But hey, as long as Pat Adams is not calling the game, we're good. Well, let's look and see. Today, the officials are Doug Shows, Owen Short, and Vladimir Voyard Tadal. So no Pat Adams this game. Heard Hod changed up his hair. Any truth to that? Hod is in cornrows, apparently. He got it braided down. Aerodynamic. Hopefully it helps something. Here we go. Malik Dia downhill. Turn. Left hand scoop shot. Ugly. Why? Malik Dia is so talented, but he takes some terrible shots. Got us by 12. Cornrow High got you going by 12. Okay, under a minute left. Texas with a 4-point lead and the ball right now. Texas was up by like 13 in this game. Ooh, big 3. Big 3 by Texas. 41 seconds left in this game. Ole Miss still has 1 timeout. They take a 3, doesn't go down. Texas with the rebound, and 31 seconds. They got a foul. There's the foul. They fouled Tremont Mark. That's a big 3 from Wilshire right there. All right, Mark at the free throw line with 29 seconds left. 2 minutes to the scheduled tip-off of the Auburn game. 29 seconds left in this. Mark makes the free throw that extends it out to 8 for Texas with under 30 seconds left in the game. It's officially a 3-possession game with 29 seconds left. You got to get the first 3 you can up in the air. Oh, he almost turned the ball over. You're taking way too much time. Put it up, Dia. Dia for 3. Up, went in and out. Texas gets the board. That should do it. Outlet pass to Voikititis. Oh, they called a foul. Okay. 15 seconds, so 14.8 seconds left. Like number 3 from Texas, he gave us fits. I don't remember who number 3 is. Swain? Yeah, Swain's Cole. All right, so our game should be tipping off here right now. Let's see if I can find it. Y'all let me know if y'all see it on your situation. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone who is not Green Name Gang. Appreciate y'all for dropping in. Members, we are live. We'll be back here post game with everybody else. All right, y'all. Remember only now. What are we doing? What am I doing here? Get this off the screen. Boom. ESPN2. That's what I'm on. All right, we in here. All right, we should be starting up here. Waiting on my stream to catch up. For some reason, I'm getting the circle of death here. Saying it still hasn't started yet, but it was just on, so I don't know what's up with that. Oh, floater from Hod. Good defense. Oh no, Hod pulling for 3. He missed it. Good board by Murphy. Auburn up 4-2. I mean 4-3. Good defense. Tahai looks so different with this headband and the braids, bruh. Hall, deep 3, missed it. Frantic pace right now. This actually favors Alabama, even though Auburn's in the lead by a point. And there's Bama with the lead back now. They gotta settle down here. Should have been a foul right there. KO got hit when he shot that, but all right. LeBaron looks just fine. Good defense. Get downhill. Get downhill. Good ball. I mean, good rebound by Murphy. Mid-range hot. Oh, he missed it again. Another good board by Murph. Murph has 3 offensive boards already. How is that not a foul, man? Come on, dog. That's the second shot I think that an Auburn player has been fouled on. They didn't get a call on it. Good defense. Good defense. Sway. Ooh, behind the back. And finish. Yes, sir. There we go, Sway. Dickie V sounds old, buddy. Good defense. Go to work, Murph. Go to work, Murph. Ah, he lost it. Oh, good block. Good block. They're doing the G League dropout chant now for Bediako as he enters the game. I don't like it because it's unoriginal. Get downhill, Sway. No. It's hot. Oh. There we go. Hall finishing through the contact. A lot of contact in the paint, not getting called right now. Dang, that boy's so cold, man. Ooh, Sway for 3. Oh, he missed it. Murph working hard. His 4th offensive board. Deep 3 coming. Bing. Who travel? Travel. What are we doing? Ain't he call a foul? Oh no. Are you serious? Dude switched pivot feet with no dribble. Sway reaches in and grabs the ball, and he called a foul on Sway. Y'all tripping, bro. Man, you know what? I had it as open to everybody, and then I'm gonna just keep it open, bro. Whatever. I'm gonna just restrict the chat. I don't know. They tripping on that travel. I'm on that foul call, dog. They tripping on that. My boy 100% walked, and then Sway got a foul call when I don't think he fouled him. Auburn right now in the game. Let's get over to statistics. Shooting 42% from the field, 5 of 12. So they've had twice as many shot opportunities as Bama has. Only 1 of 4 from 3, that one being the deep 3 there from Kevin Overton. 3-point shots from Tahad Pettiford, Keyshawn Hall, and Sebastian Williams Adams all have not fallen for Auburn so far. But everybody in the starting lineup has scored for Auburn, at least one bucket. Offensive rebounding right now, 4 of them, all of them by Keyshawn Murphy. Matter of fact, Auburn has 6 boards. 5 of them are by Keyshawn Murphy. Murphy has 5 of Auburn's 6 rebounds so far in this game. Kevin Overton has the other. So Keyshawn Hall is out rebounding Alabama right now 5-4. Keyshawn Murphy, out rebounding Alabama 5-4. Yeah, I'm not even sure how they didn't call the travel initially, and then to double down with the foul call after that is crazy. It's an open stream right now. I left it open, so if y'all want to share it and get some more people in here, y'all can do that. I probably will shut it down for the second half, though. I ain't gonna hold you, especially if this mug gets close. Oh, another turnover. Get it out. Good job there, not forcing that by Hall. Oh, they're straight up just double teaming Hall every time he touches the ball. Ooh, that's a good find. Another deep 3 from KO. Ooh, bingo. Hall is doing a good job of skip passing it out of the double team right now. He needs to be careful with that and make the good decisions, but he's not just taking, like, it's one thing that Stephen Pearl talks about, like not trying to, another 3 for Bama. I'm not trying to take home runs all the time. Like, you can take the single, so you can take the easy pass and just let it rotate. But right now he's trying to make the amazing pass. So he needs to be careful with that. Mismatch. They're going to have to bring the double team. Here it comes. Be patient. There we go. There's the taking the single. KO steps into another 3. Nope, not this time. Jovic with the rebound. He turns it over, though. Another 3 for Bama on the way. Missed it. Yeah, there we go. Bediako gets the foul. He's trying to hook over the top there. So they're 100%. Every time Keyshawn Hall touches the ball, they are sending a true double team to him. So Auburn's just going to have to adjust and make good decisions on how they want to play the double team defense. I don't know. This might be a hook on Freeman. What's Freeman got a Band-Aid on his nose? It's currently 14-10 in favor of Auburn. 13:29 left in the first half. Ernest. Oh, wait a minute. Bediako might be the one that hooked. Oh, bro, he had both of his arms hooked. He hooked him first with his right arm, and then as he got him to the back, he hooked both of them like he was trying to do a wrestling move. Oh, they changed it to be on Auburn for a hook and hold. That's crazy. Wow. No, he's not hooking him. Bediako is the one who locks in. He just gets inside of him. Then Bediako clamps down. Yo, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy right there. That's a good move by Holloway. He blew it though. That's over the back. How is that a foul on Auburn? What are we doing? Auburn's got inside position. Bediako goes over the dude's back to get the ball, and somehow that's a foul on. What are we doing right now? He's inside of him. Somehow that's a foul on Tahad? Are you for real? No, he's in front of him the whole time. Yo, that's crazy. Dog, you gotta be kidding me right now, dog. That's three. The foul on the sideline that got attributed to Sway is crazy. The foul on a hook and hold on Freeman is crazy. The foul on Tahad, like all of those are, what are we even looking at? I got KO running the point right now. Tahad off the floor. Okay. Oh no, they got what you call it in the game. Here comes the double team. Where is it coming from? Fade away, short. Ah, come on. Oh, good hands by Jovic. And the foul. There we go. All right. So 3 fouls on each team right now. Tahad back in the game. You got like 30 seconds off the floor. Freeman with the drive. He gets the foul call. All right. I like that aggressive drive by Freeman and decisiveness of what he wanted to do when he got in there. He didn't do all that get in there and pump fake and try to whip around somebody. He just got downhill, elevated, switched it over to his left hand to try to get the finish. 14-10 still. Nobody scored in like the last let's see. Auburn hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Bama hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's been a very stagnant game points wise. But this now the pace is more where Auburn wants it to be. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, that was piss poor. Just cut it on and seen. Yep. AH fits with Oates, both poor character. AH. Oh, what did he do that you feel like he's got poor other than what he said on his way out the door? Yeah, I don't that guy. That guy. Yeah, what is this crap? Hold on for a second. Be right back. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a half a second. I'm not afraid. Oh yeah. Yeah. On his way out the door, he was being a dingleberry. Once again, normally these streams are member only. I have it open right now for everybody. So if y'all want to get some more people in here to join the watch party, please do. Again, I probably shut it down after the half though. Looking good so far. Number 2 for them is gonna be it's gonna be a long day. I hope it's a long day for everybody in the crimson and whatever that ugly white color is. Freeman makes the first. Makes the second. Auburn up 16-10 right now. Aiden Sherrill with a tough shot. Good board by KO. Getting out hot. All the way to the rim. Left hand shot off badly. Ugh. They got hot on the interior here. Turnover. Oh, Jovic stepped out of bounds trying to grab the pass. Good defense, though. Know any of the team that get such bad calls from the I don't know. I don't watch enough of these other teams, but golly. So far, it's been the whistle has been very much in the favor of Alabama. Right. So trying to get the foul call with a little floppage, but no, but they didn't give it to him, thankfully. It's a good late, good floater from him, though. 12-16 in favor of Auburn. Again, I like Freeman when he gets into that mid-range pull-up game. Good shot for him. Oh, steal. Murph on the break. Flush it. Oh, that's a foul. Oh my God. He just straight up two-hand pushed KO. Come on, dog. What are we doing, fam? We've traveled. Oh my God. Sway downhill. Bully ball. No call. All right. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, that's an intentional foul on KO. That's going to be intentional. They're going to call this intentional. He's going to get 2 free throws and the ball. If they call this intentional, I'm not mad at it. That's the right call. It's a flagrant one. I'm not even mad at it. That's the right call. It should have been a foul on the other end of the floor before that, but it's definitely a flagrant one. I didn't realize Duke, North Carolina was happening tonight as well. All right, Auburn, lock up here. Because it's potentially a 5-point trip if they can knock down the 3 on this and they be back within 1 point. So need to lock it up here. Steven is giving these refs an earful, bro. And they scored 4-point trip down to 2, 18-20. Auburn leads. All right. Hall out top. Are they going to send a double team here? No, not yet. Kick out to Freeman. No. There we go. Yeah. You know what? When you have inside position on a rebound, the other guy can't come over their back. That just happened on the other end, except you called a foul on Tahad. Crazy. I like that 3 attempt by Freeman, though. And one. And one. There we go. All right. 23-18. Come on, Auburn. Hmm. Holloway gets the layup, 20-23. Ooh, step back three. Kiss me from Key Hall, baby. So it looks like Alabama strategically is trying to put Murphy in the one-on-one against guards a lot here. We've traveled. There you go. You about the third travel they done had in this game. Y'all ain't called them. There we go. About time y'all started paying attention. High for three. Off. Good board. Good effort there by Freeman. Oh no, they just called another crazy foul on Freeman. I don't understand what's happening right now in this officiating, bro. Dog, they tripping right now with this officiating. This officiating is crazy. All right. Current score 26-20 in favor of Auburn. 7 minutes, 54 seconds left in the half. Auburn shooting 43% from the field, 10 of 23, 3 of 9 from three so far. Tahai Pettiford came out, made his first shot, hasn't made a shot since, 1 of 5 in total on the game. Right now, from a turnover standpoint, Auburn is leading that with only 2 turnovers so far. Alabama has 8 and 13 points off of those 8 turnovers for Auburn. Rebounding, slight edge to Auburn, 8-10, 10 in favor of Auburn. Offensive boards, 2-5 in favor of Auburn. Second chance points, 0-8 in favor of Auburn. Bench points, 4-0 in favor of Auburn as well. Those 4 coming courtesy of Elijah Freeman, who is 1 of 2 right now from the field, but has 2 free throws as well. So far, Auburn's doing a decent job of keeping the pace of this game where they want it to be. It started out frenetic, more of a Bama pace. Now it's slowed down to an Auburn pace. Bama is 4 of their last 4 shots, though. So Auburn's got to do a better job. Bama's doing a better job of getting downhill right now and not forcing up threes. So Auburn, I think the strategic thing for Auburn is to run them off the 3-point line and then try to run them into some bodies. But Bama's doing a good job of doing those screens with the bigs that are just kind of given an alleyway. So they're switching. Auburn is every action here right now, and they're getting a lot of bigs out on guards. So a lot of front court players playing against the Bama guards, and then Bama's getting downhill against those guys. So Auburn's going to have to, I think, maybe do something else strategically to get some help around the rim, or that's just going to be the strategy. They're just going to take twos. As long as Auburn is efficient offensively, they'll trade those twos if they can just continue to score on their end. But the bigger thing for Auburn right now, I think, in getting stops is they have to figure out how to get some rim protection to make these downhill drives a little bit more difficult, because it's going to be difficult for a guard to stay out in front. Excuse me, a big. Right now, Murphy is the one that's getting caught in a lot of these switches to stay out in front of these Bama guards. So they're going to have some better second man help on the rim protection. Bama's doing a good job of spreading it out when they do get those mismatches, but that secondary help and being in the gaps defensively to prevent the downhill drives is where Auburn's going to have to toughen up a little bit here because of the ability for Bama to shoot from the outside. It is difficult to not be hugged up on your man. Bama scores like, I don't know what they scored right as they were coming back from a commercial break, 22-26 in favor of Auburn right now. Surprised KO didn't shoot that. Key Hall for 3. He got fouled. No call, of course, because we're not calling fouls on Bama. To hide off the floor again, getting some more of these Blake minutes. There's the switch. They're going to try to throw it over the top to Bediako. Deep 3. No. Auburn gets the board. Let's go. We're going to hold it up. Key Hall. All right, come on now, Blake. You got to knock that down, big dog. Man, come on, Blake. Wide open, man. Here comes the God, Blake, you got to make that shot, bro. Oh. There we go. Switch with Murphy out top against the guard again. Sway moving his feet really well on this possession. Good double down. That's off of Auburn. What? That must have hit Bediako after that. That's good defense by Blake, though. Fighting for post position out front against the big. They throw it over the top. I thought this went off of Blake, though. All right, here we go. Oh, it hit his leg. That's a good call. That's the first time I've said that today about the refs. It went in Auburn's favor, and it's a good call. How about that? Key Hall all the way to the rim. Let's go! Here we go. They're going to try to force the switch. There they get it. Deep 3. No. Off his leg. Yes, sir. That's a good screen there from Muselek to be able to free up Hall getting downhill. Here we go. All right. Hall with the ball. Are they going to come with the double team? Yes, they do. And go away from it. He's going to get downhill. Get downhill. Get downhill. Oh, he's going to step back to 3. No, I didn't like that shot. Stay in here. Jovic got fouled. Yes. Stay in here. All right. I didn't like that shot from Key Hall. He wasn't on balance. He's like falling away from it. A couple of rhythm dribbles, but he's not really. I don't think he established a good base before he shoots that. Like, I think he needs to figure out, like, I know they're sending bodies to you when you get downhill. It's okay. Embrace that and understand where your opportunities are to get rid of the basketball, play off of 2 feet in the lane. All right, Jovic. Oh, it says home. H-A-U-M-E, home. It's on our website, warreport.com. Jovic missed the front end of the 1-and-1, of course, because Philip Jovic is a terrible free throw shooter. Ooh, that's a tough shot there. LeBaron Philon. 4-point game, 28-24 in favor of Auburn. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Jovic, yep, get to the rim, brother. Foul, man. Come on. Good shot, Jovic. It's a really great post move right there to get underneath the block. Ooh, that's a tough shot by Holloway. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Get downhill, man. No, get it back to him. Let him get. Oh, Jovic going downhill. Kicked it out to Sway. Corner to Blake. All the way to the rim. And he missed the layup. Come on, Blake. You got to be more than just a tough defensive guy, bro. Give us some offense every now and then, man. It's a mismatch for sure. Phylon, another tough shot. Doesn't make it this time. Key Hall with the board. Hey, man, back him down from the three-point line, brother. KO, is he launching? Nope. Ooh, tough KO. Ooh, I'm surprised they didn't call a foul, but I'm not mad at it. Ah, nope, that should have been. Ooh, I don't know. They look like that was out on Jovic. It looked like that was out on Jovic. That might have been the first sequence of calls that went in Auburn's favor, because I do think that maybe Sway got a little bit of the body on that block, and I do think that that ball probably went out on Jovic. All right, a little timeout on the floor. 32-26 in favor of Auburn here. Kevin Overton missed a layup. Leading scorer for right now for Auburn is Keyshawn Hall, 4 of 10 shooting. Kevin Overton has 8 on 3 of 6 shooting. Tahai Pettiford again started the game with a nice floater, hasn't made a shot since then. Really kind of been absent from the game since that moment. Thought Jovic might have went over the back, but we'll take it. I don't think it was over the back, but I do think Jovic might have tipped it out. And so if they look at it during this timeout and they reverse it, I'm not even mad at that. Yeah, I don't, man. Blake's got to give you something on the offensive end. I love the defensive effort, but like wide open three and a missed layup, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I wish Simon Walker had. I wish you could like transmit Blake's energy and defense into Simon Walker, and you had you a ball player. Because Walker is definitely a shooter, but defensively, he just hasn't shown the ability to stay in front and give the effort that they need. So I don't know, man. Magwood is indeed still on the roster. Might be a real discussion for Fediford to consider coming back next year. I think Tahad should come back for another season. I don't think he's helped his draft stock at all. He was a late second round pick last season because he was undersized, and he hasn't. I mean, he showed an ability to play the point guard position. I think another year of him like understanding that role of what they're going to ask him to do in the league is going to be better for him. But he's got to find a way to be able to be a contributing scorer, because he's getting good shot opportunities. His efficiency is really what they're going to look at. It's not really, can he score 20 points a game? It's, if you're going to take 10 shots, can you make 6 of them? Right. And if especially if you're getting good looks on those 10 shots. So, but I think he needs to come back with a team that has a real big man on it that will allow him to play more of the pick and roll game that I think he'll flourish in. And have that ability defensively for him to like be aggressive on the perimeter and run people towards a shot blocker that he does not have this year like he had last year. Because he's not a great on the ball defender, but he's a good effort defender. So Magwood needs defense, but he's a good point guard. Magwood is kind of an up and down guy as well. Athleticism through the roof. He's got a good mid-range shot. He hasn't really shot the three particularly well. He sometimes turns the ball over a little too much. Key Hall one-on-one. Baked chicken. Ooh, he missed it though. Sway with the big board and the put back. Let's go. Another second chance opportunity there for Auburn. Bediako doing a good job. He's fronting him. Sway, good defense though. Come on, Key. Good defense. Oh, Key, you got to jump that pass, brother. You need no hand down. He missed it though. Somebody's drink spilled all on the Alabama player as he falls into the front row. Here we go. All right. Oh, he had him on the back door. Come on, Tahad. Get downhill. Foul. Ooh, big time foul. Got fouled twice. Charles Bediako, for whatever he is actually. Oh no, Tahad went down holding his leg. What are we doing? He is walking off. Think he's okay. I don't know what happened though. Um, for whatever he is, Bediako is actually a decent off-ball rim protector. Makes the first. Makes the second. All right. 36-26, 10-point lead for Auburn, 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. No lead safe with a team that shoots the three this well. Got to continue to guard the perimeter the way that you've been. Good backdoor cut. Step back for the three. No. Ooh, good board by Bama. Is that bowl? I mean, the bowl. Ooh, that should have been a foul on Tahad, probably. Ooh, there's the three. They get the board. They get the three. All right. 7-point game, minute 53 left in the half. Sway. Turn over that other shoulder, brother. Mid-range float game, not good for Murphy. Dang. All right, come on. Let's get a good defense right here, Auburn. And there's another corner three from Bama. Knocked down. I told you, no lead safe with a team that shoots the three this well. 4-point game. Turn and shoot that, Key. Murph. Good. Oh, he missed the board. Bunny. Okay, he got a second board, though. There we go. Murph has got to have like 6 or 7 7 boards already. All right. Again, this game is in the range of where Auburn wants it to be. They're on pace to score 80 in this game. I told you in the pregame, I think that if Auburn can get to 80, that's good, but that means that they need to keep Bama in the 70s, of course, to be able to win this game. But I think an 80-something to 70-something game is right where Auburn wants it to be, with a team that's going to get up and down the floor the way that this Alabama team does, with 1 minute and 6 seconds left in this game. It's right on pace to be able to do that. Alabama right now is 4 of 10 from the three-point line. Auburn is 3 of 12, taking too many threes, in my opinion. Lisa's at the game, apparently. floater. I mean, the lob coming. Yep. Bediako. All right. 4-point game with a minute left. It's a good set for Bama there to get that lob. Getting key downhill again. Good kick there. KO. I thought he was going to pull the trigger. He steps aside and shoots it off bad. I think KO thought he was fouled again on that one. I think he should have shot the first one. They didn't even pull out on the three. What are we doing? 1-point game. That was bad transition defense for Auburn right there. Done well all this half. In the last 4 possessions, they've played poor defense. Kevin Overton for 3. Get it right back. There we go. Let's defend this last 15 here. Oh, he traveled. All right. Saying it's a foul. All right. All right. Phylon. Missed the front end. Let's go. Sway. No. All right. Halftime here. 41-37. Auburn leads. I did not like those last 4 defensive possessions from Auburn. Just way too easy on the 3-point shots that they gave up in the lob there. So I think they had a letdown there at the end of the half once they stretched the lead out to 10. Shooting 40% on the game, still not really good offensively. Bama's shooting 52%. So as good as the Auburn defense has been, it's forcing turnovers, 9 turnovers forced in the first half. They are still allowing Bama to be efficient offensively when they're getting shots up. So that's going to be the message, I think, from Nate Oates in the half to his team. It's like you're getting the shots that you want when you don't just turn the dang ball over. So just continue to run your offense. From an Auburn standpoint, they haven't really been playing above their heads right now, and scoring 41 points without having to really do a lot, I think, is really good. You haven't seen, Hall has 10 points right now, Overton the leading scorer with 11, but you haven't really seen anybody have like this amazing shooting performance right now. Again, Kevin Overton with 3 threes in this game. I think that's more emblematic of what you want him to be, but I don't think it's like a Herculean effort there from him. The other 3-point shot that's been made was by Keyshawn Hall, who I don't think really took one other good 3. I think he took 2 pretty bad 3s, probably got fouled on one of them. And then Tahai Pettiford hasn't made a 3 yet in this game. In terms of scores outside of that, you got Murphy with 6. Murphy's doing a good job on the boards. He's got 8 rebounds here in the first half and 2 assists as well. Williams Adams has 4 points and an assist. Nobody in foul trouble for either team. LeBaron Phylon has 1. Cheryl has 1. Mallet has 1. Holloway has 1. Oh, well, Jemison has 3, but he ain't nobody like that they just rely on there. Only player for Auburn with 2 is Elijah Freeman, and I think both of his were some BS. So no foul trouble so far for either team. 7 fouls on Auburn in the first half, 8 for Alabama in the first half of this game. Probably should have been about 12 for Alabama in the first half, and probably more like 9 for Auburn. Well, if you subtract the ones that shouldn't have been fouls, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Let's see here. Pettiford is in his own head, possibly. Why do they keep doing that? They get a good lead and then just lose it. Just relaxing too much. Why is Vandy getting baptized by Oklahoma? I don't know, but hopefully Auburn can do some more baptism coming up in their game against them next. Ike, they were running some kind of screens on that wing for those 3s, and they made it. Yeah, I mean, they were running really good screens the entire game. Auburn just didn't rotate well enough. Like, they just kind of I think, switched up some stuff strategically to try to get those open, but Auburn's got to adjust and make the right communication defensively to at least get a hand up, right? Like, I don't mind them making 3s, but I don't need them being uncontested 3s. So the last 2 3s by Mallet, nobody was within a whisper of him to be able to contest the shot. And then you get the Bediako lob over the top. So just not really good communication and team defense there. But again, Auburn does have the halftime lead here, 41-37, a 4-point lead. It probably should be closer to about 10 to 12 points, though, if you play defense the entirety of the first half. Again, forcing 9 turnovers is pretty good. Rebounding in favor of Auburn, 15-21 for Auburn. So 6 board difference there. It's showing mostly on the offensive glass where Auburn has 10 to Bama's just 3. Second chance points in favor of Auburn, 12-3. So doing a good job there. Bench points now in favor of Alabama, who has gotten some contribution now from Mallet with his 6 off of the bench. And then Bediako with 4. And then you've got Allen with another 4. That doesn't add up. It's 13. So Mallet. So I know Bediako came off of the bench. Who else? Bowen. Okay, Bowen hit a 3. So you got 7 from them. And then the 6 from Mallet. Okay, so 4 from Bediako, 3 from Bowen, and 6 from Mallet. That's your 13 off of the bench right there for Alabama. Bench points for Auburn, only 6, 4 of those coming courtesy of Elijah Freeman, and the other 2 from Philip Jovich. Blake Musilek, 0 of 3, and he had 2 really good looks. He's got to make both of those shots. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities, but that's the guy that they want to shoot, and he's got to make them pay. 1 3-point opportunity he absolutely should have knocked down, and then he missed a layup in the lane. So he should have at least 5 points right now. So got to get some contributions off of the bench if you're Auburn. So far, not a bad half. I wouldn't call it great. I'd call it good. But they've got to do a much better job closing out the possessions here to end the game, to just go ahead and put this one away. Rebounding has been great. Bama's a terrible rebounding team. They better win it. In your opinion, will these mofos have to forfeit this game and all their others he played in? I don't think they're going to make him forfeit it, but I don't know that he ultimately will maintain his eligibility. Did you see Key Hall and SP arguing? I did not see them arguing. He probably was mad at him for the terrible 3 he took. It's like, man, you get the ball, get downhill, and you see the next couple of possessions, that's exactly what he did. He got downhill when he got the ball. So he's got to stop. Like, I think Key gets frustrated when he gets double teamed a lot. He wants to just be able to go out there and hoop, and he doesn't get his opportunities to shoot because he's a guy who wants the ball in his hands. And then he starts forcing, I think, a little bit on some of his opportunities. So can someone tell me what the score is? It is 41-27 in favor of Auburn at the half. I would be mad also shooting crazy 3s. All right. We are at the half once again. This is what somebody was just talking about, showing the highlights. Oklahoma right now versus Vandy in the first half. 48-34 at the half. Oh, it's already in the second half. Okay. 64-47. No problem, Auburn Dad. Appreciate you jumping in here with us. Freeman can hit the 3 ball. Absolutely can. He just needs to shoot it more confidently, man. He made one. He only took 1 3, I think, in this game so far, and he missed it. But I think it was a good shot for him. I think he needs to continue to do it. And showing some stuff from the Duke Carolina game coming up, man. I really like Seth Trimble, man. I think he's one of the better basketball players. Underrated, just how good he is on both ends of the floor. He's going to be an asset to some team. Seth Trimble for North Carolina. Dude is a bucket, and he is absolutely ferocious on the defensive end. Caleb Wilson can hoop also for sure. Keyshawn should take over in the second half. So the thing with Keyshawn Hall right now is, and this is the one of the things I really love about Mike Burgermaster is they're going to look at the way that Bama's defending and they're going to put some changes in place to try to get him probably catching the ball, um, getting downhill or in the short corner. What they started doing a little bit more, particularly starting in that Florida game, is they're getting him the ball in the middle third of the court, right? And then they're setting double screens to get him going downhill and finishing through contact. What Bama has been doing is on the catch, really when he's on the right third or the left third of the court, is when on the catch, they're sending an additional defender to him and trying to cut off his ability to have two-way goes on what he's doing, right? So I think Auburn's going to try to get him the ball at the top of the key a little bit more, or they're going to try to flare him across the middle to try to get him the ball, catching it in the middle of the floor, and then set that screen so he can get downhill. Um, and so I think we'll see a little bit of that in the second half. I actually would be surprised if Bama doesn't go a little bit of zone in the second half of this game, especially if Auburn can't knock down the three. Kevin Overton's really the only guy who's shown the ability to knock down the three so far in this game. Hall absolutely can knock the three down. He just hasn't shot it proficiently in this game because he hasn't really been taking good ones. But I'd be surprised if we don't see a little bit of zone from them in this one, and that I think will give Hall some ability to get going a little bit in this one, particularly from the middle of that zone. So we'll see. I like Murphy in the middle of the zone a little bit better because I think he's a better passer. He and Sway are really good passers out of the high post. Um, and so hopefully we'll see a little bit of that and see how Auburn adjusts to it. From the cheating state of Virginia, what up? Boozer related to Carlos Boozer? Yes, he is. It's his son. Boozer twins. Man, Darius Acuff is so good, bro. Had 24 and 5 in this game. Hope we can close this game out. Bama won't go away for sure. That's what I said at the end. Like right before they started knocking down threes, I was like, it's a 10-point lead. That lead's not safe because of a team that can shoot threes the way that Bama has. And then they promptly hit the next four shots they have, three of those being three-pointers. Kevin Overton hit a three in the midst of that for Auburn to make sure that it remained at 6. But like, you're not going to have a safe lead against a team that can shoot the three as well as Bama can. I want Auburn to turn it up and keep it there till the close. Yeah, man. Finish this game out. Finish the effing game. Appreciate everybody who's jumped in here with your guy. We will do post-game reaction live on the channel as well. So make sure y'all are tapped in here after the game. Let's see here. Is Mike G at the game? Yes, he is. I see Tahad Pettifer getting hot late. I need to see something from him, my boy. I gotta show me something. Show me something. Channel that AI energy, my boy. You got the cornrows. Let me see some. Let me see some. Now, as I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I should not be awakened. You know. Just keep on swinging on. Swing on, swing on. Sending shouts out to Caesar and B Will. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do here in the second half of this game, Auburn. All right, we're going back to YouTube only. I'll see y'all on Twitter later. If you want to follow along, continue, come over to the YouTube page. Thank y'all so much for checking in with us. I agree with you, Dr. Smith. All right, here we go. Second half underway. Key Hall, floater in the lane. Money. Let's go, defense. Let's finish out this game better than you closed out that half. Good defense, Hot. Good board, Murph. Mid-range KO. Yep. I think sometimes Kevin Overton like delays shooting that in the lane, trying to wait to get fouled. Yeah, that Killer Mike album was amazing. Haven't even checked the score, just tuned in. It is KO missed the first free throw, 43-37. Just started the second half. All right, 1 of 2 from the line, 44-37 here. Auburn leads. Oh, that's way too easy. Key. Way too easy. Golly. That's terrible defense by Keyshawn Hall. Here we go. Good split of the double downhill. Gets a block. Oh, Sherelle looked like he might have hurt his ankle. Hobbling a little bit after that. That's a good block there by Aiden Sherelle, knowing that Key is going to try to get into the body and have the delayed Oh, Murph's taking the 3 off. Good box out there by Bediako. Good defense there by Tahad. Oh, that was terrible by Sherelle. He should have thrown that over the top. Sway is checking himself out of the game. I was worried about that when they landed on his leg. Freeman's coming in now. Sheesh. There's the 3. 2-point game now. Yeah, thank you for calling that foul. Finally, man. Again, Bediako, good off-ball secondary defender to block shots. That's what they needed him for. He did a good job of preventing that from getting up to the rim, but got to do a much better job if you're Auburn of just forcing the action on the initial defender. 2 free throws coming here for Freeman. Makes the first. Missed the second. Way too easy. Bediako with the dunk. Come on, dog. This defense is starting to get a little disappointing. Nice move by Key. All right, come on. Let's get some defense here, guys. Oh, my God. Another open 3. Missed this time. Good board by Jovic. Let's get it. No numbers. We're going to work it. Get downhill. Get downhill hard. Oh, step back hard. No. Oh, buckets. Come on, defense. Let's go. Jovic downhill. Oh, blocked him. Yes, sir. Come on. 50-44. It's going to be Bama ball up here. Baseline out of bounds. 16:43 left in the game. Let's go. Live stream is perfect for people who can't watch the game but want good commentary. Appreciate it. Ike, thank you so much. I appreciate that too. Y'all share the live stream. I got it open for everybody. It's not just Green Name Gang today. Key, what are you doing, brother? That is not a good foul, man. That's good patience by Bediako to wait, but golly, that's not a good foul. Keyshawn Hall is not playing good defense in the second half of this game. 3-point game now, 47-50 in favor of Auburn. Come on, Auburn. Get it to, oh, golly. All the way to the rim to Hyde. Yes. Come on, let's get some defense on this end. Yeah, I hate the chance who I ain't gonna hold you. That's good defense that time. Oh, he had him on the back door, which almost got the steal. Talk this, talk this, talk this. Got to get in front, Key. You got to get in front, Key. Yeah, good flop. Well, who was that over there flopping? Good job. Yeah, that's a good no call right there by the ref because he was trying to flop for that call. 52-47. Auburn gonna get the ball here. Yeah, the G League dropout chant. Number one, it's not original. They did this already in his first game back. I don't love it. Number two, I don't know. Like, come up with some original if you're gonna chant stuff at people. Oh, appreciate the repost there, Tim. Have they woken up hard? I don't know. 2 buckets ain't awoke yet, man. He's still a little sleepy to me. I need to see him drop 20 this half. You know I'm talking about? Let me see 20 from you this half, hard. Right now he's got 9. So you know what I'm saying? Second half so far, he scored what, 5? Let me see another 15 from you, hard. Then I'll say you woke up. You know? Too far move for Boost from the jungle. Yeah, screw him. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Boom, boom, Wish the judge had some guts and ruled already. He shouldn't be playing. So here's the thing. You're right. Rule, right? Like what regardless of whether it's in favor or against, just make a ruling. Like keep pushing it back. And because here's the problem, right? Which somebody asked this earlier. Do I think that they will have to forfeit games that he played? I don't. So you're just delaying either a really big letdown for them for someone who they've now acclimated into their rotation, which is crazy on Bama's part. Like you should just rule, or you are giving like additional games for them to be able to like do some stuff and ruin other people's opportunities that are on that team. Which they need bigs, right? Because of their injury situation, but still, I think it's crap. I think it's terrible that they just won't rule. Like, I whether it goes in his favor or not, of course, I don't think that he should be playing, but like, grow a pair, say what you say, and make it happen. They'll have them ruling first thing Monday morning. I think that's when they pushed it to was Monday. So, all right, Auburn with the basketball. I love this action that they run for Hall, and he gets a layup out of it. Probably should have got the foul too. I love this action that they run for Hall. I'm gonna try to break this down at some point in time. I need to be recording this game so I can do it. But it's a I don't even know what to call the screening action. He goes and he fakes the screen away himself, and then Jovic with good. Are they calling a foul on that? I think that's great defense by Jovic. Wow. But he fakes a screen away and then turns back around and posts up on the interior with the screen from the guard. So they're doing kind of a fake of what they do with their normal action with the guard screen. But I like that post. Oh, come on, Key. Terrible defense, bro. That's the third bad defensive possession this half for you, man. Get it right back. Oh, you guys, no. Give him the ball back and get him posted up against Aiden Holloway, bro. All right, we need it, Freeman. Damn it. Corner three from Bama, knocked down. So Auburn's doing a bad job right now of defending the short rolls, 2-point game, 54-52, doing a bad job of defending the short roll out of the high screen action. And Bama is doing a good job of taking that high screen short roll, kicking it out to corners for three. Key Hall trying to answer. It's going to be short. Oh, dang. Good hustle by Jovic. Bama got an opportunity to take the lead or tie and tie ball game. Tie ball game, 54 all. All right. See, when Auburn was again, Bama was shooting efficiently in the first half because when Auburn wasn't playing great defense, Bama was getting good shots. And now Auburn's not playing great defense. Tahad from the top off. Ooh, all right, here we go. Need a good defensive possession. Corner, nope. Oh man, another intentional foul coming on Auburn. Going to the free throw line. Keyshawn Hall again getting caught in the defensive rotations. Hall is having an awful defensive half right now. Awful defensive half right now. Like, I mean, his half right now defensively is terrible. They're doing a good job of putting him in positions where he's got to make decisions, and he's not communicating well out of the double teams. They're putting him in this on ball action. It's not good right now at all for Keyshawn Hall. And if they get the ball plus the free throws plus the ball here, they've got an opportunity to take the lead and extend it to 4 or 5. Second time here in this game that they would have had that opportunity to get a 4 to 5 point. But yeah, this is a terrible defensive half for Keyshawn Hall. There it is, flagrant one. So Bama's going to get free throws and the ball here. So Auburn's kind of falling apart here in this half. Defensively, really, it started at the end of the first half. Bama started figuring some things out, and Auburn has not adjusted well. Probably need to get Sway in the game if he's able to go. But Keyshawn Hall is, I just don't know what to say about the way he's playing defense right now. Like, he has given up so many easy buckets to Bama. Sherrill's a decent free throw shooter, so I expect he's probably going to make both of these, and then they're going to get the ball. There's one. I need Key Hall to get his head in the game right now. He is not in the game at all. He makes them both. So Bama now has a 2-point lead. Not good defense. Hall's checking out of the game right now. All right, get your head together. Sway back in the game. Good defense. There we go. Much better job on the short roll. Throw it up top. Sway. Oh my God. Good defense by Hall. I mean by Tahad. Golly, Sway. He should have just thrown that up to Jovic, man. Great defense, though. All right. Here we go. It's a good shot by what you call it, bro. Boy, it's so tough, man. 4-point lead for Bama. 58-54. Tahad for 3. Got fouled. No call. Big 3 though. Phylon missed it. Good board by Bediako. Good board by Bediako. 3-point lead for Bama, 60-57. 13-3 run for Alabama is crazy here. See, I told you it was gonna go to zone in the second half at some point in time. Big 3 to tie it up there for KO. All right, come on, defense. All right. Ooh, big 3. Ugh. Tahad, tough floater. All right, come on, defense. Wake up, dog. That was actually good defense in that shot last possession. That was a really good shot. Come on, dog. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We out. We out. Let's go. Come on. Let's get the lead back here. Uh-oh. Tahad again. Bang! Come on, defense. Oh my God. Another big 3. Golly, this team shoots the 3 so well. Jeez. Good defense there. Tahad didn't get his hand up on the 3-point attempt. He knocks it down right in his face and then turns the ball over the very next possession. Come on, guys. 10 minutes left in the game. Bama with the ball, going to the free throw line. Finally got a call guy signal from Hod this year. All right. Foul trouble. Key Hall has 3. Williams has 2. Freeman has 2. For Bama, Jemison still with 3. Phylon now with 3. Mallet with 2. All right, y'all. Come on, defense. The defensive effort just has not been consistent this half, and that's the reason that this game is where it is. The first few minutes of the half, I think Keyshawn Hall had just multiple minutes of bad defensive possessions back to back to back that allowed Bama to get into this lead. They've closed the half playing bad defense. Um, so gotta pick up the defensive effort here if you're gonna win this game. So again, I said that this is a game where Auburn wanted to keep Bama in the 70s and Auburn wanted to score in the 70s. Right now, Bama is pacing to get up into the 80s again. They're at 66 right now, scoring 29 points already this half. They only scored 37 in the first half. They already have 29, and we're 5 minutes into this half. So this is not the same defense that Auburn played to start this game. Auburn is still pacing to get into the 80s themselves with 24 points this half, but this is not the defense that they played in the first half of this game. So, gotta do a much better job defensively. Why can't Hall and Hod be great together? I don't know. It's a good question. Hod is 6 of 11, 3 of 6, 54% shooting. Yep. Can someone ask SP what's up with Magwood? Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. I honestly think that if you ask him, he's gonna just say, we're doing something disciplinary, blah, blah, blah. I don't think he's gonna answer it head on. So hope he misses both free throws. Who's going to the line here? Bediako? Bediako's a decent free throw shooter. I think he'll make at least one of the two. I think the chants are actually helping him lock in. He made the first. Yeah, I think he'll miss this second one though. I think he's probably a make or miss guy here. Hey man, I don't like seeing Nate Oates laughing and joking with a ref when they officiating the way they have been, bro. All right, come on, Auburn. Let's get a bucket this trip. This has definitely turned into a Bama pace with the way that the scoring is happening here. Auburn's got to get back into defensive mode. Key Hall from the mid range. It goes in and out. Ugh. That's a good shot by Phylon. Good over the back foul. Yep. On that better not be on Freeman. Free Freeman getting whistled for fouls when he has position on a guy is crazy. That's a tough, 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 tough shot there by LeBaron. That's gonna be 4 on Freeman, isn't it? Yep. Makes the first. He'll probably make both of these because he's a good free throw shooter. Surprised they didn't get Freeman out of the game here. Oh, they did. Okay. All right, here we go, Auburn. Come on. Get the camera. Sway for 3. No. God. That's good offense by Alabama right there. Auburn's falling apart on the defensive end. And now down by 6 here. And they just don't have the offense consistently enough. That should have been a foul. How's that not a foul? How is that not a foul? That should have been over the back. There's a foul call. 4-point game with Key Hall going to the free throw line. Giving up 34 points this quarter, man. You only gave up 37 in the first half. They already got 34 with 8 minutes left in the game, dog. Stephen Pearl's been complaining with the refs all game. What are you talking about, Robert? Like the whole game, he's been arguing with the officials. Key Hall missed the first one, makes the second. All right, come on, defense. Golly, let's get a good defensive possession. They are doing a terrible job of containing this this short roll out of the There it is, short roll. Kick out for nope. Much better that time. Holloway missed it. Good board by KO. Foul call. I actually don't agree with that foul call. I probably was not a foul right there. Hall looks sick. Does he? There we go. 3-point game. 8 minutes left in it. He needs to get in the game. 1-point game. Yeah, Hall is frustrated for sure right now with the way that he's being officiated, and he needs to get his head in the game. Deep 3. No. 2 Auburn players get for it. Murphy comes down with it. Hall, get downhill, brother. Foul. No, he missed it. All right. It's a good job by Hall there in the transition to just get downhill before the set defense can get to him. He needs to make both of these free throws. He's already missed 2 free throws this game. Hall is 2. Oh, he's only missed 1. I thought he had missed 1 earlier in the game. All right. Keyshawn Hall headed to the free throw line. We get back from this timeout. 7 minutes, 56 seconds left. Auburn trailing 71-70, shooting 46%. Bama's still shooting 55% in this game. Again, Auburn's done a good job defensively early, but they just have not forced the turnovers. And that's really the difference in this game right now for Bama. They've only turned the ball over 3 times so far this half. They turned the ball over 9 times in the first half. Auburn just hasn't done a good enough job of getting them getting out in transition and being able to score in that way. Second half of this game so far, Auburn is 10 of 17, which is good. They've shot the ball decent in the second half of the game. 4 of 9 from 3. 3 of those threes coming off of the left hand of Tahad Pettiford. Only 2 turnovers in the half for Auburn, but again, only 3 in the half for Bama. And that to me is the big difference right now is Auburn not turning Bama over. Was that a shooting foul? Probably was. I don't know. How many free throws have they missed in the game? From the free throw line, Auburn is 10 of 14. Bama is 8 of 10. So 3 free throw misses for Auburn, 2 free throw misses for Alabama. Bama leads this game by 1 point. How do we keep getting all these terrible officiating games at home? I don't know. That is a really great question. Why Auburn is officiated so poorly at home? They do not get a home whistle ever. 8 of 12. Who is 8 of 12? I don't know what you're referring to as 8 of 12. Our stews. No, it's not been terrible free throw shooting so far. 10 of 14, not bad. But 71% is below what they average right now in the season, around 75. So you don't expect Key Hall, like the free throw misses that have come in this game, though. Kevin Overton's missed one, Hall has missed one, and Freeman has missed one. Again, those are your better free throw shooters on the team, all missing free throws. Jovic has missed one as well, but he's not a good free throw shooter. Oh my goodness. Is Oklahoma really going to let them back into this game? I agree, Maine. No, it was not ruled a shooting foul. All right, here we go. Tahad for three, off. Auburn ball. Keep on swinging on, swing on, swing on. Oh, they're gonna review this. Hmm. Oates asked for the review, so he must have seen something on the iPad that makes him think that Auburn touched it last. So I think it's off of us. Yeah, I wasn't sure when I saw it live if Sway touched that last, but if they are asking for a review, then it must be pretty evident that Sway touched the ball last. Auburn needs to just get a good defensive stop here. Charles Bediako in this game is 5 of 5 and 2 of 3 from the free throw line for 12 points. He is the second leading scorer for Alabama in this game. In his 18 minutes of action, he has had a huge impact on this game. Like to see Auburn do more drives and kicks. I mean, I would too. I just like to see them scoring anyway because they're just offensively, it's just not pretty a lot. Crazy stat before I forget. If Bucky McMillan wins SEC Coach of the Year, both men's basketball and football Coach of the Year have the same alma mater, Birmingham Southern. Very interesting. Bama has 9 threes made in this game. Auburn's made 8 threes, but they've taken 24 to Bama's 18. So a more efficient 3-point game from Bama in this one and making more. Just overall, again, Bama's way more efficient offensively than Auburn has been in this game, and that's really the difference. Is the defense for Auburn has to be a lot better. Yo, Jake from State Farm and got swole. Y'all seen this commercial with Jake? What we thinking? We good? It's close, too close a game to say we good. They just got to get tighten up on the defense. Until I see them have a couple of string together some good defensive possessions, then I don't have nothing to say other than we'll see. Plenty of time and a few more stops. Yeah, they need to string together some stops here. Since he gets to play, can we call Jabari back for this season? I don't think Jabari would want to come back. They gotta pay him a lot of money to come back. It's gonna stay with Auburn. Good. Wasted the time out. I love it. All right, they're gonna try to trap, I think, right here in the corner when Key Hall goes to get this. Blocked the corner's attempt from Key. I, and they get the they missed the short. Auburn ball. Mm, Auburn chose not to review that. Oh, golly, that dude is so good, bro. Jeez. Hall, no. God dang it. So good. He's so good, man. I hate the Baron Phylon is so freaking good, man. He is taking this game over right now. God, LeBaron Phylon is so freaking good, man. You're gonna probably have to get Jovic back in the game here in a second. It wasn't a miss, really. Like the guy who recruited him wasn't on the team, wasn't on the staff anymore. Makes them both 6-point game. Oh, come on, Auburn. What are we doing? Now you're gonna give him an opportunity to man. Good, good, Tahad. All right, come on, defense. Oh, wow. Golly. Defense is not there. Get downhill to Hall. Get downhill. Like they're gonna have to get a stop at some point in time, man. Murph. Gotta that should have been a foul too, though. Come on, dog. We gotta get a stop. Bediako. The Baron Phylon getting herky jerky. Ooh, tough. He missed it though. Good board sway. Let's go. Come on, offense. Too easy. Come on. Let's get another stop here, guys. $78-76, 5 minutes left in the game. Still a lot of time left in this game. Aiden out there flopping. Foul on. They call a foul on that? Come on. Wow. Wow. This officiating has been so bad. This officiating has been so bad. Wow. All right. Going from down 2 to down 4 after this because of another trash call. Wow. 4:49 left in the game. Auburn down 4. All right. And we get the foul call. Is it on foul line? Because that's his fourth. If it is. Oh, it's only his third. If it was on him. My bad. I thought he had 3 before that. It's on Cheryl. This would be his third. First one good by Tahad. Need them both. Got them both. Come on, defense. Here we go. Middle screen again. Short roll. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Push it, push it, push it. Uh-oh. KO from the corner. No. Good board, Sway. Good board. And one. Oh! All right. We need them both here. Dang, I wish he would have made that. Oh, and he missed the free throw. Mm. All right. Makes the second one, but we got to get some defense here, man. Got to get some defense here. Oh. Need a stop this possession and try to get the lead back. Yep. Right now, man, you are correct. That's the difference in this game. Bama's only missed 2 and Auburn's missed 5. And again, the misses are coming from Overton, Hall, right? Like if Overton and Hall just make their free throws, Auburn is up in this game. And then Freeman is your other missed free throw. Like I said, I expect Jovic to miss them, but they are putting Overton on Phylon. It's not Overton is playing Phylon right now, but Auburn's switching everything on the screen. So Bama's just screening until they feel like they get a mismatch. Appreciate everybody who's jumped in here live with your boy Ike Jones, man. I know there's a lot of people who are doing these watch alongs now, but appreciate everybody who jumps in here with us. Again, for the first time in a while, I've done this open to the public, so y'all can share it with somebody out there. Maybe they'll decide to join on with us, but you know, the score is currently 79 to 80 in favor of Alabama. There are 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the game. When we come back from this timeout, Alabama will have the basketball. It's on YouTube. What are you saying is on YouTube, Robert? The game is on YouTube. So see, okay, y'all. This is what frustrates me, right? When I try to live stream games, they shut our stream down. But somebody else is able to live stream it to YouTube, no problem. If I was sharing this game right now, they'd have shut this stream down already. That's crazy. Here comes the screen. Nope. Hall with the board. All right, Auburn with the ball and a chance to take the lead on this possession if they can get a good offense going. Oh, what a pass. Oh, good defense by Alabama though. That was a good look by Tahad though. Another 3. Bam. That's not bad defense though. Golly. Had a chance to take the lead. That's a 4-point swing right there, man. I mean, a 5-point swing right there. Oh, dang. Can we make one of these? I'm talking about he is fading away, falling down, shooting that 3, and he still made it. All makes the first. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Bama's going to get the ball back up to, yep, 81 to 83. Got to get a stop here, Auburn. Oh, my God. He made a three and got fouled. Oh, he was out of bounds when he caught that. That's a good call. I think he was out of bounds when he caught that. All right, 6-point game now with 2 minutes and 31 seconds. It was just a 1-point game, dog. This is the end of the halves have been bad for Auburn defensively. They haven't been good this half at all. But again, I say they had to keep Bama out of the 80s. They're about to crack 90. Hall going back to the free throw line. Oh, he's reaching for that hand again. Hall is reaching for that hand again. Gotta get some stops here, man. 2:21 left. Can't keep trading baskets, dog. Especially if you're taking threes for twos here. I don't know. Like I said, I thought if Bama got to 90, Auburn wasn't going to win this game. And it's looking like that's the case right now, unless Auburn can shut it down here at the end of that game. Good drive by good defense. Oh my God, what a shot. That is an amazing shot by Holloway. I ain't gonna hold you. 6-point game. Murphy knocks down a three. Get a stop. God dang, man. 3-point game, minute 45 seconds left. Get a freaking stop. You need 2 stops, 2 buckets. I don't care if it's a 3 or a 2. 2 stops, 2 buckets, and close this game out. Dang, man. They've given up 52 points this half, dog. 52 points. And you scored 45. You scored enough points to win this basketball game. I said if Auburn got into the 80s, they would be able to win, but they can't let Bama get into the 90s. Bama has 89 points right now. Scored enough points to be able to win this basketball game. You're not getting the stops. Good block by Key Hall. Come on. We need the ball. That should have been a foul. That's as the second call, I think, has gone in Auburn's favor that I've seen. That should have been a foul. Yep. Shot clock violation. Let's go. Come on. Don't matter if you don't get the bucket this trip. You need the bucket and another stop. Come on, Hot. Let's make a good decision here, guy. Oh my God. Come on. Dang, they needed a bucket right there, dog. Oh, yeah, there's a foul out top on Hall. And they're in the bonus. They're going to the free throw line. I don't know if Hall got fouled on that last drive, but I'm not mad he didn't get the call because he just fouled on the other end. Again, I told y'all if Bama gets to 90, they're not going to lose this game. I just don't think Auburn's going to have enough points. And there's 90. Went into the half with a 4-point lead and you gave up 50 freaking 4 points, man. Because he's going to make this second free throw. Ooh, ball game. Ball game. All right, y'all. I'm gonna switch over to the post game live here. In just a minute. Excuse me, 6-point game right now. He missed the free throw. Surprise in there. Four-point game with 22 seconds left. Auburn's got one timeout left. Alabama will have the ball 22 seconds, leading by 4. They're going to look at the defense they played in the second half of this game and say, this is how we lost this game. So Auburn's going to foul intentionally right here. Whoever got foul is on Freeman or Hall. It's going to be him fouling out of the game. All right, he makes 2 free throws here. You can wrap this up. That means Auburn's going to need threes. Makes the first. Makes the second. Goal 10. 14 seconds left. Auburn down 4. Feel like Key Hall's about to fall out the game here. He is such a terrible defender, dog. He's such a terrible defender. Hall falls out of the game. 13 seconds left. Auburn, Auburn, Auburn. Defensively in the second half of this game, dog, just not very good. Just not very good. They have given up 57 points. 57 points, dog. Who's a terrible defender? Keyshawn Hall. Tahad stupid decisions? What are you talking about? You do not like Tahad because every opportunity you get, you say something about him. What are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. That should be in inbounds. Offensive foul. Yeah, this game is about the defense. I mean, the missed free throws definitely hurt in this game. You missed 5 in this game, but I don't think that that's the I would not point at free throws as the reason for this game. It's defense. It's squarely on bad defense, pretty much from about 3 minutes left in the half all the way through the second half of the game. Mm, ball game. All right, we're gonna be over here on the other stream, guys. See y'all in a minute.